Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday. Okay, today is Friday, July the 17th. I hope you guys are doing well so far. Imagine it's already the ending of this week already. Okay, guys. Usually I say happy Friyay, Freedom Friday, Fabulous Friday, all that good stuff. Okay, I do apologize because this may look like it's shaking, which it might be because I have my car on. So I'm hoping if I put this on here, it will kind of help. No, it's not. Let me pause the video. All right, guys. Okay, hopefully this might help because I noticed when it was lower, it was shaking a little bit, and I don't know if that's what it looks like for you guys. But anyways, let's get started. I'm gonna do some tarot messages for you guys because yesterday I didn't do any. I thought, might as well skip it, right? Why not? Okay, so let's see what you guys might need to know for today. Okay, but it is July the 17th. It is finally Friday. All right, we've made it to the ending of this week. Okay, so let's see what Spirit has to tell you guys. Okay, ooh, first card that wanted to flip over was the Star. Okay, so not sure whose energy this is, but there's something about you having a lot of hope. Okay, a lot of faith, renewal. Being in this healing energy is significant also, but there's something about even being inspired at this time or having some form of inspiration. Now, for some of you, this could be about your creativity. This could be about, you know, maybe you guys are working on a new project or an idea or something of that matter. But there's something about your energy, like I said, where you guys are investing in yourself. Now, if I'm not mistaken, because I did look at this a few weeks ago or a week or two, I believe there's a full moon happening in Aquarius or transit into Aquarius, if I'm not mistaken, at the end of this month. So there could be something about like Aquarius planetary transits, things of that matter, okay, that are significant. But there's something about growth, okay, investing in yourself. Aquarius energy with the number 17, 1 and 7 equals 8, okay. 8th house talks about, you know, death and transformations and things like that, and that could be very significant for a lot of you, okay. But you guys are on this path right now, okay, when it comes to being on the right path and having faith that whatever this is that you are doing, it's guiding you towards your dreams, okay. Your dreams, being able to manifest more, being able to manifest, you know, your desires, you know, things of that matter, right? So take whatever resonates with that, but you do have star energy, star quality, when it comes to like what it is that you guys are working towards or what you guys are doing right now. And that's really significant, okay? So I'm gonna get some more cards just to see what else shows up. So Spirit, what else do you have to tell the collective for July 17th? What can you tell the collective? Yeah, thank you, Spirit. So we have 6 of Wands energy, okay? This is you enjoying whatever recognition you're receiving. Whether this recognition is from your family, your friends, your peers, strangers, okay? But there's something about the number 6, okay? 6th house, okay? Wellness, you know, when it comes to like how you service people, your daily routines and things like that, okay? 3, 2, 1 on the timer. Jupiter in Leo, okay? We are in Jupiter in Leo at this time. So whether you have 6th house placements or not, you still could have Jupiter in Leo energy, okay? Now, when it comes to this energy, there's something about you being rewarded, okay? Like I said, when it comes to you having faith and renewal, you being rewarded, you being recognized, okay? You receiving praise or appraisal based on basically your energy, right? And then there's something also about solar plexus energy where it's like you have this I can attitude, okay? Like I can do this, or I can, you know, improve that, or whatever the case is, okay? But there's something about leadership and success or some type of financial success that you guys are, you know, getting, okay? So when it comes to victory, recognition, basically your hard work paying off, okay? You guys are basically getting recognized for your achievements, your hard work, and basically your hard work and dedication, okay? So there's something about your star qualities, right? Like, especially if you were dealing with people where in the past they did not respect your craft, or, you know, they're just being weird. Like they didn't respect you or what you were doing or how you showed up in your own energy. That's very significant for a lot of people in the collective at this time. Obviously, there's something about you guys, you know, shining, you know, and going through whatever this is that you guys are dealing with, okay? 5 of Wands. So yeah, Saturn in Leo when it comes to discipline, karma, okay? It's almost like people are receiving karma while and it may not be people, okay, but when I think of Saturn, I think of discipline, I think of karma, I think of basically the wheel and things coming back into your energy, whether this is like karma for you, good or bad, or for other people. So if you were in this energy of focusing on yourself and focusing on your path, there's also this thing where there's like a resolution of conflict, okay? Even when it comes to truces, harmony, peace, there could be someone in your energy where it's like, when it comes to agreements, you could be someone that agrees with a lot of things. Like, you're very laid back, you're very like chill, but it almost feels like someone could be avoiding conflict because you could be the one that, you know, speaks up on certain matters, or you could be the one that speaks up on certain situations that other people just don't want to talk about, or they act like it doesn't exist. And here you come, right, with this discipline and like this, I want to say authority type of energy too, because it's not just Leo. I feel like Aries energy could be, you know, very prominent as well in the energy. But there's just something about you being able to be in an energy where it's like healthy competition, whether this competition is within yourself or with other people. Either way, it doesn't matter. There's something about, you know, you being in competition with other people or people trying to compete with you. And it's like, whatever conflict or obstacles that they try to put in your energy or put in your way, it's like, it's not happening, okay? Financial struggles and things like that, people may be trying to stop your money, or people trying to stop your light, because Leo energy talks about creativity. So if you're somebody who's very creative, or you're trying to step into your creative, you know, atmosphere or energy, there's something about that where you could have some people in your energy that were trying to stop your path, okay? And it sounds crazy to say this, but it's true. You have people out there where it's like they act like they care about you, right? With the 5th house, right? They act like they care about your energy. They act like they care about, you know, your accolades and things like that. But those are the same people who are watching you, or side-eyeing, or bombastic side-eye, you know, being jealous of your energy, your path, your light, your divinity, okay? And it's like, you know, I hate to say the word jealous, but it's almost like jealousy and envious, or just envy, right? And it's like, you want everybody to win, but it's almost like when it comes to you, it's like people don't want you to win, but you're gonna win regardless, right? So that's what Saturn also reminds me of too. It's like, whatever anybody was trying to do, whether this is good or bad karma, they're receiving it. Okay, whether they meant it or not, they're receiving it. And that's a big thing, because a lot of people feel like they can do whatever they want to the collective, like I always say in my messages, without any consequences. Okay, yeah. 3 of Swords, okay, Saturn in Libra. I release the pain and embrace healing. So this could be about, you know, if you guys were dealing with trauma, grief, okay, you know, certain things that were making you upset, separation could be significant. You guys are moving in this healing energy. Now, forgiveness could be about you forgiving yourself in a situation with the 3rd house, okay? Also talking about you releasing and also being in recovery. Somebody could be wanting to reconcile with you, and it's almost giving the energy that you may not want to reconcile with a person. Now, you don't have to have Saturn in Libra, but Saturn in Libra also, Libra talks about harmony, balance, justice, that kind of stuff, right? And some of you guys, your karma could be receiving justice for the heartbreak that you guys have received. Heartbreak doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be a job. It could be a home. It could be anything, okay? And some of you guys are in this energy of recovery. Even when it comes to like your emotions, it may feel like sometimes you are repressing your emotions because of someone else's energy, okay? And I don't know who this may resonate with, because I see a butterfly right now for transformations and change, but there's something about you expressing your emotions about something and somebody trying to make you feel bad about how you know, show up in your emotions. So say you're speaking, like I'm talking right now, but somebody might think I'm yelling, okay? That's the thing. It's like, maybe you're passionate about the way that you speak about certain things, and some people can be very sensitive, and it's not that you don't know how to speak to people, you do, but sometimes you just wonder if people just, they get it, right? It's like some people are soft-spoken, some people speak loud. I know I speak loud, okay? I'm one of those people where I try to be quiet. and then my like Aries placements just expose me. Okay, like I'll try to be whispering at home, and then it's like something like me yelling, even though I'm not yelling. It's like I'm just a strong speaker, a loud speaker, right? So that could be something too, where somebody could be talking to you and they're like, oh, you're hurting my feelings, or, you know, don't yell at me. And it's like, I'm not yelling at you, I'm just telling you. And you also may get frustrated with people because, no offense, it's not to say that people are being dumb. Okay, like I hate to say that, but it's almost like people are just losing the plot. Okay, people who should have common sense, people who should know better, people who should basically be the ones teaching you certain things. It's like you're teaching them certain things, and it's getting to a point where now you're getting frustrated or flustered with people, because it's almost like, why do I have to basically, what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like basically having to do certain things, right? Where it's like you're the one that has to explain things to people who it should be the opposite. So like if you're younger than somebody else, it's like you're having to explain something to somebody of the opposite like age. Okay, somebody who's like literally older than you should be the one explaining things to you, but it's almost like you're explaining things to them, and it's almost like you keep repeating the same things over and over and over again. But then say it's you who's doing it, you're doing it because you're being guided to do that, or you're smart enough to know better, or for some of you, it's just that knowledge that you guys have. So you know when people play damsel in distress, or they play stupid, or they play victim, that's the energy that I'm getting. So you could have been dealing with somebody who has Libra placements. Not saying all Libras are like this, it's not. It's just unhealed energy, right? So for some of you guys, again, there's something about painful loss or betrayal, okay, needing to focus on like healing and self-care. So it's almost like because you decided to focus on your healing and self-care, somebody could also be in their feelings about that because of the fact that you do not want to entertain their burdens. Okay, they have their burdens, maybe they're dealing with someone else in their energy, and it's almost like they're trying to put that onto you, or they have certain responsibilities that if it were you, you would have to figure it out on your own. Okay, but then when it comes to them, it's almost like they're the one that's always asking you. It's almost like a parent that's always going to a child constantly for reassurance or assistance about certain things. And it's almost like looking at the parent like, how did you even make it this far in life if I'm the one that's doing everything for you? Basically how the collective could feel. 1221 in the timer. Okay, we have the Empress card. So again, threes are very significant when it comes to you being supported. Okay, being supported because you're the divine feminine. Like I said, you have the energy to create new things. You are the one that's creative. Okay, you're nurturing, beauty, abundance. Okay, there's something about being in nature as well. And also when it comes to fertility, that's significant. But there's something about financial growth, okay, with Venus energy. So yeah, this could be something where you could have Venus energy where it's like Taurus or Libra placements, but it's like unhealed energy. Like you could be the one healing, and this person is like trying to bring unhealed energy towards you, instead of looking at the situation and saying, you know what, maybe I am doing a lot, or maybe I am doing this or that, or whatever the case is. Instead of like taking accountability, it's almost like they're taking whatever burdens they have and they're trying to put it on you, and you already have your burdens to basically deal with. So take whatever resonates with this. Okay, I'm gonna get one more card because I'm already at 13 minutes. So let's see. So Spirit, give me one more card for the collective at this time. What else do they need to know at this time? Please and thank you. Give me one more card to clarify the reading for the collective. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Death card. Transformation. And it's funny because I mentioned earlier how I saw a butterfly. So transformations, 1 and 3 equals 4. 4 talks about foundations, emotions, stability. You know, you building something long-term could be also significant. But yeah, there's something about an ending and change. Scorpio energy as well. You guys are going through a transformation, a transition. And I did say something about planetary transits could be significant as well. Maybe there are planets that are, you know, stepping into Aquarius energy. Okay. But whatever this is, you guys are going through some type of transition, and not only that, this is like an ending so that you can start a new beginning. So whatever this new beginning is, it's being able to let go, because you're being called right now from source to basically let go what no longer serves you, so that you can make room for growth, for something new. So whatever this old energy is trying to like stay attached to you, okay, with the King of Cups energy, Pisces energy is significant. You may have Pisces placements, Page of Swords energy as well. So yeah, there's something about your energy, like I said, where you guys could be very graceful. Okay, there's something about following your heart and your intuition when it comes to dealing with somebody, because you could be receiving clarity about a situation when it comes to you being very vigilant when it comes to your communication. Okay, like there's something about communication that's significant. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So there's something about grounded communication with the number 10. So for some of you guys, like I'm looking down at the cards, I'll show it to you after, but like 10th house energy could be significant. Like you guys are focusing on your successes, okay, things that matter to you with the Page of Cups. Yeah, there's this energy where it's like Page of Pentacles, okay, and then you also have like the Page of Cups, and then it's like almost like your energy when it comes to like Seven of Swords. You're dealing with somebody in your energy where it's like they could feel regret because there's some type of truth being revealed about somebody, but your intuition already knew this, right? But I'm going to end it here. All right, guys. Again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. And I hope to see you guys in the next reading. I love you guys. I love that you guys are moving forward. You guys are progressing. No matter what it is in the situation you're dealing with, you guys are just able to move forward and get through, you know, your situations with a positive mindset, for one, but not only that, still dealing with chaos and also conflict and dealing with other people and their drama and their burdens, their issues and things like that, but still doing it with a smile on the face, right? But anyways, I'll leave it here. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you guys. I hope to see you next time. Happy Friday. All right, and have a wonderful day. Okay, guys, bye.